honestly, Mike, you have to come back for 4th of July because we're going to blow it up.
You gonna blow it up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I think we're in. Are we live now? Are we live now? This is crazy. Oh, see? It says I'm live. Yo, I'm live. Mike, stay on with us. That's right. Hey, look behind me. Look behind me. We episodes because I got the beautiful, lovely Love in the house. Yeah, that's right. Guys, I'm sorry. I was broadcasting to myself. Regard me. I'm still getting used to this. But I will make it up to you because we're going to have an amazing show tonight. We got Mike on the line already. Because we're live. Caro, what's good? Yeah, I'm here. It's Thursday. Cut the music. Let's get into it. We've already wasted these people's times on. We've already wasted their time. We need to get into it.
I do have to say first, I do love how you combined Takashi's 69 picture with Donald Trump. That was genius.
That's beautiful. I didn't do that. That is an artist. I ripped it.
Well, you know what? He did a great job.
He did a great job, right?
We had the.
You want me to put it? I'm going to put it up in the background.
Yeah, it's really good.
Let me throw it up in the background. It's it. Pink.
Yeah, the chat is saying that the pic is fire. It really is. That's pretty good.
That is a fire pic.
Yeah.
You guys, if you zoom in, you can see the artist's name is under his arm right there. Check him out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Check him out. Hopefully he's not into some weird stuff, but I saw the picture and I was digging it. So I was like, give it to me. I was really like,
hey, bitch, come here.
That's mine.
Well, you know, Mo 3 times that we have a very special guest on.
You gonna just straight call me by my pod name here?
Yes. You know.
Have love.
Yes. His name is Mike. Hi, Mike. You're live now.
Mike, you're live.
Oh, how are you doing? How the both of them, some of my favorite people doing? I'll say that.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Because it's not football season.
Oh, because it's not football season.
Once football starts, that's it.
It's over.
It's over. The love never ends, right? The love never ends.
The love never ends?
No.
It could, depending on a playoff meetup, you know. It could be some hard selling there. But yeah, definitely. You have to, you know.
So, Mike, we were talking offline, but now that we are live, tell us how you feel about Donald Trump and this whole ordeal that's going on with him.
Hold on, Mike. Before we even started this, I was trying to come up with a sound effect when he comes in because he's like a normal regular caller. I get my regular callers, you know, a sound off of my soundboard.
Yes.
For Mike.
The American dream is dead.
Boom. No. That's for you. Tonight, we might have to change it.
The American, his dream is the Cowboys.
There it is.
And he's dead for sure.
Okay, I'll go. I'll let you
I don't know why it sounds so funny. It sounds funny.
You do sound funny. And I don't mean like normally. Like you sound funny right now through these. I don't know. That mic is ultra sensitive too. Do you have the back? Do you have it already plugged in the back?
Do I sound better?
I don't know. You're kind of coming through my mic. We're getting it together.
Do I sound? Can you hear me at all?
Now I can hear you. That's good right there.
Oh, okay. Does it sound better?
Right?
Oh, okay, great.
Boom.
Mike, you should have told me this earlier. That's what you're here for. Also, besides being our special guest.
to just tell us? Yeah.
Well, this is what I would say about Mr. Trump. When he started running, Bloomberg said, I'm a New Yorker. I know a con when I see it. And you voted him in to be the president. And you're getting what what con men do. You're getting conned every time you turn around. It's a con.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm going to say about Mr. Trump and people, And like now they're coming up. I don't believe that Fox News lied to me. What do you do? It was only one telling you that this is it. So that he won. So any other president, how many presidents that had 10,000 wives, been caught cheating, bankrupt, and become president? So,
and not only that, he's very
only
corrupt.
A con man can pull that off.
I would think, you know what? To be very fair and honest, I think that they're all trash. I think they're all corrupt. The only thing it's like Donald Trump was like just so huge at was bringing out, some of those people out of the woodwork who are just, very right wing and that have, extremely varying ideologies to, most of the people out here. So he's just out with it. I think they're all like that. I don't think Biden cares about us or Kamala or any of the Democrats. I definitely don't think Republicans don't care about any of us. And as we're approaching the 2024 elections, who do we have?
The chat is giving us a fact about Donald Trump. Yesterday was International Donald Trump Day, or wow. Donald Day. So maybe that's why he said that he was going to get arrested yesterday, because he wanted some extra attention. Or because perhaps, just like everything he's been doing, it's a fundraiser behind it. Hey, I'm getting arrested. Hit my Cash App. I got these plates to sell and these spoons to sell you people, and I'm gonna sell you everything until it doesn't matter. Can you Google yesterday?
Hand over
if
fist.
Can you Google Donald Day?
You want me to do it?
I can't do it. So
you got your phone. You have your phone right there.
No, I'm saying so you can show the people. Right, you can show the folks that are watching.
Oh, was it Donald Day? You're right.
Yeah, she's
right. People. National Donald Day.
Yes.
March 22nd.
So all the Donalds get a day, and he said, "Well, it's Donald, and everything is about him." So I'm thinking that
it had to do with Donald.
He made it about him.
Ooh, look at this. We're getting facts.
Donnie. He's called Donnie. Yeah, they call him Donnie.
I'm gonna name him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Let me move this monitor over for you.
So yesterday was Donald Appreciation Day. Well, we look it up here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I do not appreciate Donald Trump. I really don't.
Why? Pray tell.
Why not? I mean,
I think because he's a racist, and he likes to cause a lot of commotion, loves attention, not in a good way either. And I don't know. I just don't like people like him. He doesn't seem like a great person to me.
Oh, his name is Celtic, and it means "don't know," meaning world ruler or world leader.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
How about that?
The American dream
is dead.
Is dead.
But you know what?
You gotta say he's funny though. I ain't even gonna lie.
He's hilarious and he's entertaining. The only thing that all right, I think like I already said, I think they're all trash. The only thing the difference is that like the other team didn't have people in and out, swapping out of the cabinet. There was so much instability during his time there. He was not just under scrutiny, he put scrutiny upon himself, just being extra, especially around world leaders and everything like that. He did some trashy things. It exposed people that have been always harping on family values. We found out that they don't care about family values. We found out that they don't care about police officers. They don't care about the Constitution either. And that's what he exposed. But like all in all, I just don't think that he was a good leader as president of the United States of America.
Other people would say otherwise because he, like you just mentioned, he brought out a lot of things out of people that they've been holding back, and he brought it out. And to them, that's a leader. So it's really about perspective. That's why so many people follow him, because they think that he can lead. They think that he led the right way.
Oh, you want some water?
Have a drink.
You want some of this Henny?
No, thanks.
Just take a shot on me on Coke.
No, I'm good. Look at this, trying to promote alcohol
Hennessy,
in here.
I mean, without the Hennessy and that deuce in a quarter.
No, I just got really bad allergies. That's all.
I would not be here.
But yeah, I think he's really about perspective. I think he's very much a leader to some people. Obviously, go ahead, Mike.
Well, you know, when he realized how he could become president, was playing on how racist America still was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were still upset. They were so upset because they let Barack Obama win president not once but twice.
Mm-hmm.
And he cleaned up the country. And so that's what he said. Well, we cannot have this again. Let's make America white again. That's what he meant by great again. What he meant white again.
Mm-hmm.
And
exactly.
so when you realize some of the stuff he says, you know, you may say jokingly at your kitchen table. And a lot of them said the stuff that, and he said, well, you know, when he said it, yeah, that's my man, because I think just like that. And that's what I would do if I was president. And because they really don't know what they're talking about, and he knew less than what he was talking about. And they just voted him right on in. And he played the race card. And I think where he said something right, he empowered racists. He empowered them. You know, because I remember we were going to New York somewhere that stuff to get gas, and a guy, you know, the guy served me first, and the white guy got mad. Like when Trump get in there, he gonna do something about this. Trump with a guy came in there and jumped in my face. He would have got his butt whooped just like he was about to get whooped. But my wife was there and be calm and let me know I can't do that.
Right?
I'm glad she was there. See, that's what wives are for. But no, but seriously, he, like you mentioned, he really you know, brought all these, I think, the real America out. The real and I'm not saying all people of a certain, you know, race, but a lot of them came out and, you know, and felt free to say the things that they wanted to say, because he started, you know, this conversation of oh, Mexicans, go back to your country, or anyone that's not white, go back to your country.
Nations, and he was just crazy, just crass.
And you just heard everywhere people saying this, repeating after him, like it was, you know, like it was the cool thing to do.
He appealed to people who think and speak that way.
Yeah.
People who have that energy of, you know, this is what's wrong and that's what's wrong. And I mean, that's all right. That's all right to point out things that are wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also have to be solution based too. Like,
but there's a lot wrong when you tell someone like that lives in America, that's an immigrant that works here, that contributes to this country being great.
Like, I want to make a T-shirt that says "Don't forget about the wall."
He wants to come back and, you know, finish the wall. No, isn't that one of the plans? Because, you know, Americans were all for it. Let's
clean water.
Let's build that wall.
Most of America needs clean water.
Yeah.
I'm just going on different
we were talking about,
but
we were talking about that today with one of my friends about Jackson, Mississippi.
Yep.
And how the people in Mississippi should be shot because you keep voting these same people in as not doing anything for you.
Thing with America is that we're so selfish. We're not concerned. If it doesn't affect us directly, we're not concerned. So a lot of those people that are voting for him don't care what his plan is to help those people that are going through that right now. They don't care. So, you know, it's we're selfish, and I'm including myself because I am an American, I guess. And, you know,
Well, if you see this show right here, HBCU later, in that show, it does show the water crisis going on in Jackson, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to throw that plug in there real quick, but there is, and there's images, and I actually show images of the condition of the water. I mean, Deion Sanders was football coach in Jackson, Mississippi, and he was taking baths in hotel pools because the water quality there is just so poor. Flint there, I'm pretty sure, I mean, if many municipalities check their water, it's probably not up to par. I'm going to say for at least 25% of Americans, 1 in 4 Americans have not up to standard water.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh! It got worse. It got worse. It got worse. And it's gonna get worse.
I've been waiting to pull that one out.
It got worse.
It got worse.
Well, I mean, really, with Biden, it got worse. I'm not even gonna lie. That goes so well. It really got worse. It did.
Yeah.
It has gotten bad. It has gotten bad. We've been through bad days. Can't deny that.
You know, my whole thing about like Democrats is like, what are you gonna do? Are you really running Biden in 2024? Like, he's had 4 years of straight up, and not to say that he's not a brilliant man or politician or anything like that, but his age is catching up with him. And I mean, he's probably forgotten more things in politics that most people know, but it's time to go sit on your golden pond, Joe. You know, drive your Corvette.
Yeah.
You know, love up on your dogs and just take it down. Because another 4 years, he's going to die in office. I don't want to put that on anybody like that, and I probably shouldn't say that.
I don't think he's going to win, though. I don't think he's going to win. I mean, people are very unhappy with his presidency, so I highly doubt. And this is what, and I think that's what Republicans are very excited about Donald Trump going back again, because they don't have anyone else.
And they didn't have they had no plans for Kamala Harris at all.
We have nothing. So they're, and I'm including myself, like I don't vote anymore. I'm not voting this year. I'm going to say it. I don't like anyone. I mean, I'm not voting for Biden. So it's just not going to happen. So I don't even care about if you don't vote, you shouldn't talk about politics. That's what people say.
Yeah, you know what? I say if you don't pay taxes, if you don't pay taxes, you have no say. But of course.
I mean, I pay taxes, obviously.
I mean, some people might disagree about that.
I have to pay taxes, but yeah.
Ramit. What's good, buddy?
He says, Sleepy Joe. Yeah.
Sleepy.
But here you go.
Joseph.
Here you go, Evelyn. If you don't vote, if you don't vote, that's still voting. Because
that is.
He's voting in his favor, right?
Someone like get in there like Mr. DeSantis. And DeSantis could be worse than Trump if you look at some of his policies.
Yeah.
And some of the things that he's doing in Florida.
Yeah.
So, you know, Trump is lining his pockets up to steal. You're talking about a guy that's trying to wipe out history.
Do you think
and that's what they all want to do. They want to wipe out a lot of history. So make it seem like they didn't do what the things that they did. Right. That's why they tell you, forget about the insurrection. Yeah, that was nothing. You know, we weren't really trying to overtake the government. That wasn't really nothing. Just forget about that.
But you know what? So that brings up an interesting point, because, like, right there, we can spin it to reparations. And I would have to ask you, Mike, did you hear about San Francisco proposing $5 million per family? $5 million. And did you hear about the president of the NAACP there? I believe his name is Amos C. Brown, kind of rejecting it.
Yes, he did not reject it, because I wound up listening to him on a Madison show. Mm-hmm. And he was saying, you know, and because there was a lady on there.
Which show was he on? Because I saw like a clip from CNN. Was it on CNN or is a different show?
No, on Sirius XM.
Okay. Was he on the Black Eagle? Yeah, that's my guy, Joe Madison. Hall of Fame.
Yeah. He was on with Joe. Yeah, he was on with Joe and a lady from San Francisco called, and he said you have to tackle it both ways. He was saying that the $5 million per person would bankrupt San Francisco
Per family.
And no, it was per person.
But they
have another one?
Did he come up with any type of? Did he in that interview? Did you see him come up with any type of number that was actually doable?
They were talking about $1 million. That number was floated around out there, but they had some other things to help people with housing and some other things that they were trying to do.
Yeah, but is $1 million realistic?
But let me tell you something about housing. What are we going to do? We're going to just move people from. Listen, you're going to move somebody from. They went from high rises in the projects, right? They moved people to high rises, and then they tore the high rises down and moved them out to the rural suburb areas into these low income housing neighborhoods. You still have the same crime. You still have the same drugs. You still have the same police presence and surveillance in there. You still have the same tests in school. Yo, affordable housing is not the answer at all. It's not the answer.
But they want to allocate money somewhere so they can show, oh, we're helping these folks.
Put that money in the people's hands. Put it in their hands.
But what do people do with when you give the money? I don't know that $1 million per person is gonna do. Plus,
$1 million isn't gonna.
It's also not feasible. There's no way that's realistic.
Of course. Yo, we're sitting here giving Ukraine how much money? How much money did we say that we were about to get rid of people's student loans? How much money did we give during COVID for how much money did we lose during COVID? Did they just give the banks billions of dollars? Right. Just the other day, in a capitalistic society where you're supposed to be able to sink or swim, these banks are not allowed to sink at all. They have rafts, life preservers,
because
the
that
little
means
water wings on them.
We are gonna sink if the bank sinks. So obviously that makes no sense.
I don't want to sound like the
you have to bail them out. I agree with the bailout.
You know what? If we're gonna bail out, then we need to also
bail me out.
We need to see to reparations because we have the money. We have the money, and then after that, we need to see to the regular people and the poor people out there. But putting reparations on the back burner that's trash. That's trash. Like I've heard it as America is, they color purple. Until you do right by me, nothing's ever gonna go right. You can go ahead and keep saving banks just for the next year. There's gonna be a run on the bank, or another bank's gonna make a dumb move. These banks were making smart, supposedly normal moves. They had a lot of capital, and the only thing they had to do was slow roll it, play 6s and 8s, and that still failed them because of interest rates. Like, these people can't predict. I mean, hold on. In the whole financial, I don't know. There's the movie with Christian Bale, and he's doing the thing, and they're going through the 2008 financial crisis, and there's only 10 dudes out of everybody in the whole financial services industry that know that these housing the housing bubble is going to go. They're stupid, and they make the most money. I don't know. I just went on a rant, guys.
No, it's true though.
But yeah, we keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. I've never seen my black people get reparations. Let's try that. Let's get rid of affordable housing and food vouchers and school vouchers and everything. Give these people money and let them make their choice to either sink or swim.
Who was it that proposed the $1 million reparations, or $5 million? I think someone in California. I don't remember who it was.
That's what I was saying.
But I think it was a political move. I was trying to see who proposed it. I don't know who it did. Who proposed it? Do you know?
Well, I was watching an interview. Amos C. Brown said he was a part of that, and that didn't make sense to me because you presented that idea out there, and then you're saying no because it's too much money, and then I don't see you saying, hey, we could be doing this or we could be doing that. But unless it's money in hands, I don't want to hear it. I don't want vouchers to go to. But
can we say that us people, like people that have never had a lot of money, can we say that do you think that they are financially literate enough to be able to handle $1 million? without going crazy and buying Mercedes that they can't eventually won't be able to afford once that money runs out. Buying a $500,000.
That's none of our business.
But you have to think about all those things prior to giving before giving people handing people money.
A couple years ago, the United States government gave all this money, and then they got scammed for PPP loans. And I'm telling you, they have been so coddling these PPP boys that was out and about buying the Hellcats. In the chat, they're saying
some people are not ready for it. I agree. I don't think some people are ready for that kind of money because they don't know how to use money. They don't know how. They've never had it, so I just don't see people that never had it actually making a great financial decision.
Hey, let me pose this question. Out of the entire Black American descendant of slave population that will receive reparations, what percentage do you personally think would just fuck up the bag?
What was the percentage of African American folks
that will receive reparations? That would receive $1 million reparations and just fuck up the bag.
A big percentage.
I mean, give me a number. Throw a number out there.
I don't know. I don't think that would be fair.
60%?
I say more than half. I say way more than 50.
You're saying way more than 50?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is clippable right here. This is clippable. Because I have a totally different... I think it's common knowledge that people know that a lot of people that, unfortunately, $1 million,
a lot of people that don't have a lot of money are not very well educated, especially financial literacy. We know that is it's not common in our for brown folks and Black folks. It's not.
I think back in the day, it isn't.
No,
but I'm telling
you,
like the younger people are becoming more financially literate. You see a whole bunch of financially literate literations, if I'm making up words, all over social media. Like, people are becoming a little bit more aware. Now, doesn't mean that they put it in place. Listen,
it's two different things.
If you want to take your $1 million and you're going to buy yourself some property, what are you going to do? Buy some property?
No, they're going to go buy a Louis Vuitton. They're going to go buy a big old chain.
So
don't tell me what they're going to do. We already know what they're going to be doing.
Let them. That's none of our business.
But it is, because the government doesn't want people doing that.
What do you mean? Of course the government wants people out there buying goods. Why do you think we had a stimulus package? Are you serious?
Not jewelry and cars.
Not jewelry and cars? Why not? They want us buying anything that gets bought. Those are the companies own all that stuff. It's like 5 companies in the United States that own everything. Who cares? Girl, you want to give them their money back? Give them their money back. You want to buy some land and do something nice with it? Buy some land.
I'm sorry, but the chat is agreeing. Yeah.
The chat is a couple people. There's a lot of light-skinned people in there, I might add.
That happen to be your family.
I know they're my family, but still. Wait, anybody in the chat? Is anybody in the chat if they got $2.5 million in reparation money? Who's messing up the bag? In the chat, let me see it. Throw one in chat. Throw one in the chat that you're messing up the bag.
I would mess the heck out of that check. I wouldn't get it because obviously I'm not African American, but I know I would mess the heck out of that bag.
It's free money, unless you're making somebody take a financial literacy course before you give them that money. They're going to blow that money so quick.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
You think it's a lot.
Absolutely agree.
It will go so fast. And then they're going to, here you go, Maureen, and then they're going to probably wind up taxes, and then you're going to owe the government money.
Mike, would you blow your bag up?
No, because I'm smart enough to know.
Anybody in the chat? No, I don't see my chat coming back.
But now, I
know
you got to look at everybody ain't that smart. You know, that's like them giving them stimulus.
That's true, Mike. But I don't care about them. I don't care. Just give me my dough and let me run with it. Let me get my money and let me see what I do with it. Be around like-minded people who want to invest and do other things. And you know what? They can buy their Louis Vuitton and everything. And guess what? It's going to be me and you 20 years down the line building low-income housing for all these people who blew their bag. I'm going to buy low income housing for them.
Someone in the chat said they're gonna spend it
And
on
make more
food,
money.
and I second that.
I mean, yeah, I saw my DoorDash.
Second that. Absolutely.
My DoorDash.
Remember the lady that spent a whole bunch of thousands of dollars? What was it on DoorDash?
Oh, she stole her aunt's credit card. She just put
and
it
then
on her aunt's
she
account.
charged everything
$3,000 worth of DoorDash.
of the DoorDash. Hey, it could happen quickly. DoorDash, you already know them charges. It will go quickly.
$3,000 on DoorDash.
On DoorDash, what was she ordering?
And only got $50 worth of food.
What was she ordering though?
Nuggets.
Oh my God.
Strips. Nothing with the bone in it. Nothing with the bone in it at all. She just sounds like, applesauce.
The chat saying that they will retire and live somewhere else other than America.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart move right there. Make your money last.
You go. There you go. Because that pays back when they were saying, hey, we're going to send people back and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let people do their thing. I think the chat is being overly critical of Black Americans. I think the chat doesn't know what they're talking about right now. And
not overly critical. I think
I'm going out there for all of you guys because the chat.
If you have documents, if you have photos, if you have clues and evidence, if you will.
Right. If you have any evidence or photos or clues. All right. I get what you guys are saying. However, I don't really care about that. Whatever.
I know you don't care, but the reality is that most people
Let
don't
them
know.
spend it in the Black community. Don't worry.
But they're not. We know that. You know what happens. What happens is our culture. Our culture is. Hold on. Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Our culture is based on. A lot of it is on impressing other people. I gotta wear Louis Vuitton. I gotta wear this. Louis Vuitton is not owned by a Black person. So guess where that money's gonna go? To Louis Vuitton, white folks. All the
but
who owns Mercedes and Range
Rover?
Rovers?
Line. We're all wearing Yeezys now. Boom. We're wearing all the latest and greatest.
And
whatever. And we're giving it to Kanye.
Exactly. You're adding to my point. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And he's giving it to Kim.
Ultimately, it's not really going to Kanye. It's going to whoever is the boss of Kanye that just fired him.
It does not matter because ultimately with $1 million, people, like-minded individuals can get together and actually establish a foothold in this country. You can invest it in yourself and bet on Black, like Wesley Snipes said in Passenger 57. So you got everybody has $1 million. You get a couple families together and look at you. Look at you. You bought half the city.
The thing that you said, like something.
I don't know. Ev is out. If you heard her, she just jumped ship. I don't know if she did the pee-pee dance. She might have done the pee-pee dance. But anyway, oh my goodness. This is such an interesting conversation.
What she did was say, hey, look, I might as well just go get this money. You got the money. She already went shopping. Like, okay, the check is in the mail. I'm shopping right now, baby.
Like, oh my God. I would pay my house off, first and foremost. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'd pay my house off. Maybe go somewhere nice.
Oh, you gonna do a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff you can do with it.
Exactly.
But just in generally, how culturally how we are. What do we care about? We care about what we got on.
I think that's what everybody says. I think that is not. I don't think that's accurate depiction of the majority Black American community. I think most of us are responsible, out and upstanding citizens who just want to, go to work, pay our bills, have a little fun, and chill and enjoy. And I think there's a lot of people out there. I think there's a lot of people in the Black community that have a lot of ideas that just need some seed money, And yeah, you're right. Ultimately, there's going to be some people out there that's going to be foolish, just blowing up the gallery and making other people rich.
That would be
but then there's
will make investments, but most people will just splurge it.
I don't think most people would just splurge it though.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think most people would splurge it.
I definitely
I can't agree.
I agree with your better half.
It would definitely. It would stimulate the economy. I mean,
it would leave a lot of people, like Mike said, by the time, Mike, like you said, by the time that they have to file taxes, all the money's gonna be gone, and they're not even money to pay.
oh wow, you guys are just talking. Mike, you agree with that? Because y'all talking filthy.
That's what he's
Y'all are
saying,
talking filthy right now. That's all I hear right now.
I agree 110%.
But I don't feel like that.
Because you look at it now. You get it right now. You look at it.
Do you think it's a? Do you? I got another question.
So you're giving people more credit than they deserve. For at this point.
Do you think it's a black thing, or do you think it's an American thing?
American thing.
It's an American thing.
I think America does have a problem with
It's
spending.
a black thing.
But I think a lot of America's problems with spending could be solved by getting that bag.
So they can spend it? No,
well,
that doesn't.
You want to spend it, you want to spend it. But guess what? Guess what argument we're not having anymore, America, as it relates to African Americans. Guess what you just paid? You paid. That was your apology. Your penance has been served, and you can move on.
Oh wait, or make it better to me.
I think it would.
I think a lot of people are, y'all got paid.
Got
paid. Now y'all just gotta take.
Yo, if I got my reparations check, right, and I'm sitting on my millions, and somebody and some white Karen walks up to me, guys, just an example, But if she walks up to me and says, "Go back to Africa," I'm gonna be like, "Yo, okay. Where do you live? Buy your house and ship it to Africa and live in it on the Serengeti, roaming the plane."
They act like living in Africa is worse than here.
Yeah, but they don't. But a lot of people just don't know.
Like they don't understand. These are beautiful countries.
Like you can get your 5-star out there.
Is very ignorant.
No problem. You can get all the amenities.
But you won't get. I agree with him. You won't get somebody that will walk up and say that to you. And my response is, buy me a ticket and I'm out.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have because you shouldn't have. I shouldn't be buying you a ticket.
I'm going back to Africa, first class.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, you mean buy me a first class ticket? I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm out.
That's Del.
She's in the background.
I hear her. Tell her we hear her. Tell her to come to the phone so we can hear her.
Yo, I got call. Yo, I'm so sorry, callers. I got y'all online. Hold on, let me throw another caller. Yeah, talking shit, getting clicks, me episodes, but we still we episodes. I'ma stop it. What's good? Who we talking to? Hello? Oh wow.
I don't know what you do.
Oh wow. Somebody's doing magic tricks. All right.
Hello?
Talking shit, getting clicks. Talking shit. Oh, hold on. I know who this is. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. The man, the myth, the legend. He's on.
Is it?
Flashback.
And I was supposed to hear me. I was just listening. I was being disciplined. I was interfering with the conversation.
Yeah. We don't want to hear any of that.
Yep, I'm back
there you
again.
Go. So
There I am.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
So patient.
Well,
what do you think about our conversation so far?
For nothing.
What do you think?
I'm slow on the show.
Oh.
I'm back to you when you were sitting there telling me about this guy named Trump.
Okay.
And I said like this, if Trump said he didn't do it, then I believe him. I believe it's hoodwink. I believe they sitting up here trying to smear him and do all those crazy things. Why?
Why? Tell us.
I tell you why. First of all, y'all talk about Trump, but y'all be careful because I already seen him. Like he said, the worst thing you want to meet is a white boy from the street.
Trump's from the streets.
His lawyer is now considered a snitch.
Hold on for a second.
That's what we call it.
The one that he didn't pay by.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the call queue, hold on. We'll get to you right now. Flashback is on one right now, but we got you.
Oh, then we got more callers?
No,
I'll go get. And don't forget that y'all know I'm dyslexic. I ain't ashamed of being dyslexic, but even
he's what?
That,
what kind? What is dyslexic? He's got a Lexus.
Giuliani.
The what?
That former mayor, Giuliani.
Oh
and now
my God!
He got a TV show.
Oh,
his pre-publicity.
Giuliani
telling us the same old lie. You better watch yourself. And only credit that I give to the rappers out here that y'all don't miss out. Like you said, if you're going to invest in anything, invest in gold. But don't wear it so you can get robbed and get it snatched off.
Thank you. That's very
What's the most price that's out here? It's gold. So, like you said, they sit here short. I'm wearing 200,000, 500,000 gold around my neck.
But they're not thinking
but it's
like you
gold.
Are.
But the ones that you're fooling is the one that's wearing the fake shit and getting killed over it. That's what happened in those times. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, this reminds me of I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when they were dying of
talking
over
about
gold.
the money in the bank. And it's talking about the money in the banks now. Y'all brought me
Flash,
on.
hold on for a second, Flash. Hold on.
About the money in the
hold
bank.
on for a Flash. Let me stop you down. Let me slow you down. Let me just pump your brakes for you for a second. Pause. But Flash, I just threw a joke up at you. I threw a joke up at you, and you did not let it land. When I throw my jokes,
you let this guy Mike go for like a half an hour.
Oh, now you're putting the timer
like
on me.
3 minutes. You ready to cut me off?
I am not. I just wanted to.
That's right. I don't want to hear it.
Thank you for calling.
But it ain't nothing. But check this out. Cut me off. But
nice.
Yeah, but that's the conversation tonight for y'all. Like I said, that's me. And keep the gold. Don't worry about the dollars. You just saw what happened to the dollars. Keep the gold.
Keep the gold. I'm with that.
On those two conversations, like I said, this flashback on going back when we talk about Trump and the rappers and, some of the negative things we see that's really positive in them, but we got to tell them how to do it correctly. That's all.
That's right. Look at Flashback over here. Look at Flashback over here.
But we're going to put him on hold and we're going to take the next call. Do we got another call?
No, our caller hung up. They left. We got Flash. Oh, we got another caller.
I hope I'm not running anybody off.
Nobody's running off. All right. Flash back to the queue. Talking Kitten, Thursday night, 7:30. Our call-in line is 313-825-5557, and we are on with a new caller. Who are we speaking with right now?
This is Frankie D.
I want more. Frankie D, how are you? I see
hey,
you called
man, how y'all doing? I'm just listening to the conversation.
I know.
I just want to make a quick comment. That flashback fella, he was talking something. I don't know what he was talking about, over gold, and he missed the joke or something.
Over gold.
Maybe he was talking about, I'm going to get you, sucker, and he missed the joke, went over his head.
He died from OG. What's that? Over gold.
You guys were talking about gold or something, rappers. I don't know what he was talking about. I just came in late to the conversation.
Oh, so we were talking about reparations. Hey, let me tell you what, Love, and a lot of people in the chat right now are saying that, hey, if people get reparations, they're just going to blow that bag. And me personally, I'm saying, I don't care. Give me my bag. Let me work with it, and I'm going to take it from there. But I don't think because some people are going to blow a bag, you should say, hey, don't give them money.
I agree with that because the only reason why they're going to give us the money because most people will give it back. That's just my opinion because we have this materialistic mentality when it comes to this phony thing called status, that we want to be seen and looked upon as being important. So we want to adorn ourselves with things to create this so-called thing called status to look important to people. But that's not to say all black people will do that because we have to look at what America was built on. America was built on old school money. The slaves had built America to the point where wealth was built generations upon generations ago, where the black man today will never be able to reach that status because we will always be working for him. So it puts us in the situations where we could never become wealthy unless we are an entrepreneur and we come up with a product that is sought after that the world needs right now. So to give a fair advantage to the black man, reparations would give us that opportunity to build generational wealth. So this would be something that could be passed down to our next generation and the next generation if we focus on the financial institutions that will benefit us and not the materialistic merchandising things that a lot of people would first want to go for as far as jewelry like the brother Flashback was talking about or cars or clothes or $100 sneakers and things like that. So it's not how we're going to spend the money. It's the fact that we should be given this money because of the fact that we built America and America's wealth. And out of all the races that's in America, we are the one race that has never benefited from this dream of being in America. So give us our reparations. However people use it, God bless them. Yeah, I'm not the judge of how people do, but give me my money now. It's just like cancer research. All this money going into cancer, hey, I might get cancer, and I might die from cancer. So all that money that's going to cancer research, I think they should give me my cancer money now. Yeah, I don't need no research, so I'll take my cut right now. That's just my point of view.
I like it.
I absolutely agree with you. I think that they should give it. What I'm saying, the conversation is, how are people going to spend it? Are they going to spend it wisely? I agree. Everyone should get it. I mean, obviously black people. But are they going to spend it? Do you think that people are like, actually, Mo 3 times asked, what is the percentage of people that are going to actually invest their money and that are going to actually do something with the money? What do you think?
We need a poll. Yeah, we need to do a poll.
Like, what is the ratio? What do you think?
That there's just a small, I think that's just a small portion of the population that will squander the money, because we're talking about those who are less fortunate, who never had the things that they see on social media, on marketing that's advertised, that these marketing professionals use to make you feel less than if you don't have these things.
Yeah.
I think that's just a small portion. I think the majority of people who are mature enough will understand their position in life and how this money can benefit them, not just on the financial side, but to be able to afford the education, to be able to go to send their children to college and their grandchildren to college, to be able to purchase land, to buy a home that they don't have to pay rent for, because a lot of poor folks can't afford mortgages. They're renting homes that they will never own, so they will never have that opportunity to pass that property down to their children. So I just think it's a very small portion of people that will do that. So if I had to give a number, I would say maybe 20% would probably do that, because I think at this point, the education of how this money could benefit us will be put out there in such a strong force when it comes to black educators and black leaders that people won't do that. The churches will be involved, and your black politicians will be involved. Your local leaders, your community leaders will be involved to educate people on how this money can benefit them for the future, not from now to just squander it.
But this
I
has
believe
been
that
going
everyone is. Let me just say this: I believe everyone will make that one dream purchase. You know, whether it be a nice gold chain or whatever. I think they would do that once, but I don't think they would do it all. So I would say 20%, just a small population. That's all I would think.
That's what I.
I can't agree, but I respect it.
I think like, hey,
Okay,
first of all, it's going to be a big
what's
thing.
your point of view? You think the number would be higher?
I think more than 50% of people will just will not have money within the next 2 years after they receive it. Or
okay,
will
but
not
what is
invest
that
the money.
Do you think that it's just like them being squandered, or do you think that, hey, they're going to say that we're giving these people money, let's put a system in place to get that money back as quick as possible?
I'll say I'm going to tell you from what I've seen in other people's experiences. They'll have they've never had it. They're going to go out and splurge it in things that are unnecessary. It's only $1 million. $1 million goes fast. Let's just say it's $1 million. More realistically, they will make. There's financial literacy. It's not very popular in America. Let's be honest. They will make bad investments. They'll probably try, but it will happen. People will sell them a dream, as we know. They know that they don't know anything about finances, so they will say, "Hey, let's put this money here. Let's do this here," and people will fall for it. I think there's going to be a lot of scam coming out of this because of ignorance. So that's why I think that even if they intend well, they will unfortunately lose a lot of money because either they'll waste it on things that are unnecessary or they will be scammed out of the money because they don't know.
I could definitely see them setting up
it goes back to my point. I should have asked this first. Yeah. How much money in reparations were we talking about? Because I heard in California that they were trying to pass a law to give reparations, and the number was $5 million for each black resident.
Yeah, but
so I was just basing on what I've heard, and I just heard you say $1 million.
We were basing it off like $1 million, $2 million.
Yeah, people were looking at that number like there's no way. Yeah, I don't think that's very realistic. But they did throw that out there though, and I said that was a political move. That's what I said to that number.
Well, it's all political because somebody has to pay for that. And that is an exorbitant amount, but that was the figure I was basing it on. So if we're talking about a smaller amount, if you're saying we're talking about $1 million, now I would have to change my perspective because, like you said, $1 million is not enough, not a lot. You could live off $1 million based on how you live for maybe a good 5-6 years if you live right. And I'm talking about paying your bills and having your mortgage, whatever. You can live off that for about a good 5 years. Live nicely, if we're talking about that. So most people who are uneducated when it comes to money, who falls for the scams, like you said, who will, just blow the money on material things, I think that number may be a little higher than my 20% because I was thinking that, based on what I heard from California's number, this $5 million, I think it would be higher. I wouldn't think it would be over 50%, because let's just look what happened during the pandemic when the government was giving people the opportunity, when they were giving out money because people couldn't go to work, and this money was supposed to be used for them to pay their rent. And a lot of people didn't use that money to pay their rent. And then when the time came for them to pay the money back, they were being kicked out of their homes, and that wasn't everybody who did that. Those were the uneducated, the poor people who thought this was free money. So that wasn't over 50%. We're still talking about a lower number. So I would say
But
the
the
number
amount of money,
definitely
Hold on. He's about to give us a
below
number. He's about to give
50%.
us. What's the number?
My number, I would think it would be still about less than 40%.
Okay.
Less
But
than
it
40%.
went significantly higher,
in
though,
my
because-
experience.
Yeah,
It went higher.
it went significantly higher because I agree. I think the amount will make a big difference. I think absolutely will impact how people use the money, utilize the money, how they, what moves they make. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, Frankie D, hang out with us.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah,
I'm
having
hanging.
you. All right, we got another caller here. Let's see who we have. Trying to get everybody in. Talking, getting. You're on with Mo 3 times and Ev Love. Hello.
I was calling about that Trump guy. I don't know how people allowed him to become the president of the United States here. And now I also hear y'all talking about reparations. My question is, where are they going to get the money from to give back to the people? Because our debt ceiling is so high. Where are we going to get the money?
Oh, man, that's not even a conversation we can have. We know we can get the money. We get money for every... We pull money out for every single thing. We pull money out for everything. That's how we solve all of the problems. We print more money.
Yeah, but it's because we're in horrible debt. There's no doubt about it. America's in horrible debt.
I mean, hey, we're giving a lot of support to some countries out there. Maybe we can take a little bit out of those coffers and give back to the black.
And you know what's going to happen? They're going to give those people the reparation monies, and they're going to turn around because people are consumers. People are not savers. They consume more, and they're going to turn around and give that money just so they can spike the economy again. Aww. Because the economy is sailing down the river, and they're talking about this Trump guy trying to run for president again. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we should even allow him to get near a microphone.
A microphone? Seriously?
Yeah, because every time he gets to a microphone, he says something dumb.
Yeah, I agree. He's something else. I don't know.
Now his hair and his complexion went from orange to now he's all pale.
Is he pale? I haven't seen him in a while, actually.
Do we need?
He's pale.
Is he?
And
really?
I think more so he's pale because he thought they was going to arrest him on Tuesday, and they didn't arrest him, so he still looked pale like he's seen a ghost or something. But I don't get this guy. I really don't.
You don't get him after how many years? I mean, even before he ran for president?
I mean, even before then, it's always about the Donald. What's so important about the Donald? You know what? When he got into the White House, they should have did him like he did the people on The Apprentice. You're fired. He was good at firing people, and that was about it. That should have been a telltale sign that he was no good for nothing.
Then people started quitting on him because he was such a he treated them so horrible. Not only that, but he made them all look bad.
Craziness. Yep. It is
Everything
craziness.
you own in a box to the left, in the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Don't touch. Do not touch. That's beautiful. Stormy Daniels, man.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels was 27 years old. Donald Trump was 60 years old. They met at a golf tournament in Nevada. He invites her back to the room after dinner.
And what? But wait a minute.
Salmon croquettes.
Why would she want somebody that's old and wrinkled like that?
Come on.
Because he has money.
For the idea of for the idea of to say, "Oh, I was with the Donald."
Well, listen.
Oh, and she thought she was going to get paid.
She thought she was going to get
No,
paid.
he
She
don't
thought she was
pay
going to
for
have
nothing.
opportunities to go to Celebrity Apprentice, and that's what happened. She gave it up. And then he called her, was trying to get with her. She was like avoiding his phone calls. Then he threw the lure out to her. Look, come talk business. We're going to talk about getting you on Celebrity Apprentice. Of course, she was like, oh, yeah, let me go to Celebrity Apprentice, get this exposure, get a check, be on TV. They talked. They had a 4-hour business meeting.
But she wasn't on TV, though. Maybe it didn't go the way he wanted it during that 4-hour meeting.
While they were talking about it, they didn't have any sex. 4-hour meeting, no sex at all. Month later, he calls her and says, Stormy. I can't do his voice. You know I can do his voice sometimes. But Stormy, I can't get you on Celebrity Apprentice, even though he's basically the producer of the show. He can't get Stormy Daniels on an Apprentice. And after that, history. And that was this started way back in 2006, 2007.
What were they talking about for 4 hours?
Well, they were talking about, business things.
For 4 hours.
4-hour business meeting.
Wow.
He was trying to, she was trying to leave after the first 15 minutes, and he was keeping her, he was letting her stay. What year was this? 2006. Yo, hey, Stormy, I got the weed. You know what I mean? You want a weed bowl? What else?
I don't know.
I got the new Harry Potter.
Well, I feel so bad for Melania. Melania, she was by his side doing all of this craziness.
Oh, my God.
I really feel bad for her.
Melania is an Instagram thought. I said it.
She wasn't on Instagram.
She was a thought, though. Yeah, she's like our only butt-naked first lady ever.
But she was a model, remember? She was a model.
She was a model. She was a model. And you know what?
I don't think she was a thought. I think she wasn't sleeping around. Where else this meant she was sleeping around? She wasn't a thought. She was doing her job.
Model. She's just a model.
A model. She was doing her job.
First of all, you know what?
Over here breaking stuff.
That Starbucks cup does not come back in here.
Why not?
Because it just caused all this mayhem and commotion.
No, it was this that fell.
We're gonna have to get you a little table over there. I gotta make you really, if you want to do this, I gotta set you up.
Well, ain't nobody said nothing about none of that. But
yeah, Lonnie was taking artistic pics.
Artistic, there you go.
But she was just doing S&M pics with it. Nothing too out there. Nothing that goes against the Bible belts.
Why can't Lady E have her Starbucks?
Thank you for looking out for me.
She can have her Starbucks, but at the moment, I don't like
she
her
should
Starbucks.
Be drinking her Starbucks. If you can have your show getting clicks, she should be able to drink her Starbucks.
I appreciate you, caller.
Yeah, we appreciate you, caller. Thank you, caller. Oh man, thank you.
I appreciate when people look out for me. See?
Is your mic even on?
It is. Oh, is it not? It dropped, so now I don't know.
You dropped it. She dropped the mic. Oh, my God.
Is it on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you like...
Okay, so maybe can you hear me in the chat?
Caro, don't help her.
It's on.
Don't help her. Don't help her out.
I'm on. Woo-hoo!
Oh, my goodness. We got some cues.
Don't we talk about Tekashi? I want to know what happened to this guy.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
You forgot.
Let's talk about Tekashi.
We talk about Tekashi. I felt bad, even though I don't know that he's my favorite person, because he likes to talk a lot. He has a big mouth, but I would never wish that on anyone.
So Tekashi's real name is Daniel Hernandez.
Ooh, that's my last name.
No, it's not.
Okay, my last name is Hatcher now, but my
First of all, don't be... Oh, my goodness. Now I got to just throw this whole show out. So you just give out all of my vitals.
All right, I didn't give your SSA number. It's all right. SSA. SS number. It's all right. Tekashi's my cousin. Y'all didn't know, but I have a Mexican cousin named Tekashi. And he got beat up. These guys were huge.
Oh, my God. You saw it?
I saw part of the video. I didn't see the whole thing, though. All
right, you know what? We're just going to
That's why I asked you to put it on, because I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw a little bit of it, like a little clip, and I was like, oh my, what is going on here with Tekashi?
Man, first of all, this world is weird, man.
No, gets married, gets beat up.
Obviously, we have a more mature following. So let's just keep you up to date with these young chits out there. We call them young chits now. It means the younger kids. What that means, younger kids. Hold on. I think I need more sound effects. I haven't been.
No, you don't need enough. We need to see this video. That's what we need. We need to see this video of him
getting beat up at the LA Fitness in Florida.
That was horrible.
Guys, you already know. So that.
I think he was at the gym. The chat is asking why doesn't he have bodyguards. I think he usually is with bodyguards, but I think because he was at the gym, he let his guard down and he paid off.
That's how they gonna treat
That's a big dude right there.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like he looks like a newbie at the gym himself.
Take a picture. I want to be famous now.
Ooh, look, just
jump 6'9".
Literally jumped on.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. No, I'm a fan. I'm just saying, bro.
You're a fan. That's why you put it out. Huh? Embarrassing.
I know. I ain't jumpy, bro. I'm just like. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
He's not lying. That is crazy. Hold on, one more time. No Vanderpump Rules. What do we look like? What do we look like over here? You're not watching no Vanderpump Rules. We want to see Trumpkashi get brutally attacked at a Florida gym.
Ooh, he looks bad.
Yo, right? They did. Yo, but you know,
look at his nose all swollen. They stumped on him. That's horrible. I don't wish that on anyone. I don't care if I don't really like this kid. This kid is a little wild, but that's horrible what they did to him. But I can tell you one thing. He's not going even to the bathroom by himself no more. He sure won't.
Yo, you know what? I mean, he could have got this treatment, guys. That's what he could have got. He could have got this. You see that right there? That's what he could have got.
You stupid. So staged.
And those guys he got beat up were huge.
Those were
right?
huge guys.
They're hilarious. They're hilarious.
I don't think that was a fake one. I think that was Tekashi's was real.
Did you see the guys that were doing Juicy's the recap of what happened that night? The two guys that he actually hired.
I saw a little.
That was hilarious. You guys gotta check that out.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about that.
You know what? I mean, maybe we got time.
Let's talk about Tekashi.
All right, so Tekashi 6ix9ine is a I don't know what kind of rapper. Yeah, he's a rapper, but what type of rapper? There's like so many genres of rap.
I don't know. I don't know his music, so I have no.
All right, but like not just being known for rapping, he's more known for being a troll. Like he goes to people's neighborhoods, like to Row Gang members' neighborhoods, and he gets on live, and he goes on live, and he talks so much trash to them and disrespects their turf.
He does. He acts very tough, and then this is what happens when he gets confronted by a real man. Oh well, not that he's not a real man.
Though?
That was a big man. Well, I don't know, because then they jumped him. There was two guys, right? Okay, that's not a real man. Sorry. But this one started. The other one just joined in. I'm going to be honest. This one said, I'm going to be famous. I got a problem with you. I wonder what started the whole situation.
This guy has gray in his beard.
He looks like an older man.
He got beat up by a 40-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my
He absolutely looks like an older man.
Yo,
yeah, but he's a big man, though.
Yeah, he's shaped like pork and beans, though.
What's pork and beans?
Like Frank and beans. Like a hot dog head. Yeah. All right, let's play this.
Yo, what the fuck? That's how they gonna treat you. Bitch ass.
Yo.
And then the other dude comes in.
Yo, why he got his legs up like that?
Because he just kicked him in the ribs. You didn't see that?
My balls would have flown out my shorts. Them shorts little.
He's a little man. He's probably like 5'7". Remember this.
My guys would have just been like, as soon as he, well, first of all, I'm not getting kicked, but I mean, I'd have just been like,
I don't know why he stays on the floor. Like, get up.
Like, oh.
I would think that you would get up. You don't want to be on the floor when people are trying to kick you.
No, you don't want to be on the floor.
I don't know why he just stayed there.
How did he even get on the floor? Because I don't see that in the video.
Yeah, because they probably started recording after.
I don't like this. Let's go back, though. It's the violence,
You're going to dissect this whole video, huh?
I don't know. I might. All right. So now Look in the mirror. That's what you got to do. Look in the mirror. So we have two people here. We see the guy in looks like some maybe purple or black shorts with a black top on. In the mirror, he's holding the camera. He's got a friend standing next to him. So right now, we see that there are 3 guys, not including 6ix9ine in there, right?
Fuck. That's how they supposed to treat you. Bitch ass. Oh, Mickey Mouse.
All right, so look at the mirror now. Is that a mirror or is that somebody standing in the doorway?
Yeah, that's somebody at the door.
Yo, so we got 1, 2, 3. And then we got
2 people
probably
there.
2 people, like a cameraman and somebody next to the cameraman.
Yeah.
We got somebody accosting the 9er or the 6.
Actually, it could be 3 people because when you look at in the video, there's a person on the left, there's another person on the right, and you can see them. So that's not the cameraman.
Break them down.
There are like 3 on this side, 2 on the other side, and then the guy that's beating him up.
I don't know, but whatever. I'd call them.
Many people know them as the jump out boys in their city.
These are definitely the jump out boys.
They are the jump out boys. All right, let's check it. All right, so that was his defense.
I told you.
Yeah, that was his defense. He shouldn't have been at LA Fitness. He should have been with Joe Rogan learning some jiu-jitsu
he's only 5'6". He's my height. Come on.
Yo, some of the toughest people I know are 5'6". Most of them Navy SEALs and stuff, they be 5'6". Them Rangers, they little guys.
I'm 5'6". Tell them how tough I am.
Yo, the toughest guys are the littlest ones got it.
No, I'm 5'5". Sorry, I'm not 5'6". All right, okay.
But
play the video.
Take a picture.
Let it roll.
Take a picture. I want to be famous now.
He's covering up. He wants to be famous.
Yo, they just jumped 6'9", bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. No, I'm a fan. I'm just saying, bro. I'm a fan, bro.
I'm psycho. I can't stand
I know I ain't jumpy, bro. I'm just saying.
But you ain't help him if you a fan. Help him.
That's crazy.
He was the one that kicked him the second time because you can only see the leg. I think he's the one that kicked him.
I'm a fan of CeeLo Green. You know what I mean? If I see like Big Gip just choking up CeeLo Green, I'm gonna help CeeLo. I'm like, hey.
Yo, stop. Like something, not recording.
What are you doing?
Kind of like laugh.
Yo, these newbies are weird, yo.
People
but hold
are weird.
on, let's see
People
the
are
strut
weird.
out.
They just want a video so
Let's
they can
see
get
them strut
hit.
out.
That's crazy.
Laughing. Yo, all right. Are we not just going to talk about this man in his shorts and his socks right now?
I'm not sure if they were pulled up when he was down and he didn't have a chance to pull them down.
So honestly, when I first saw this video, I was like, yo, somebody came up on Tekashi because he's wearing a coat, which is just weird.
He was about to leave. He was looked like he was at the gym, probably leaving.
You know, I'm not walking out of the gym with my thighs out like that.
Okay, but remember, he was on the floor. Those shorts are probably up to his ribs right now.
Like, I got the Peloton shorts. They come up a little bit. But
that's what I'm saying, though. Those shorts are probably
but also,
rose up.
I wear a spandex underneath.
Well, he's
straight raw thighs out there. That's not a gentleman. He is not.
It doesn't look like he was working out anything. I mean, this man looks mighty small. He doesn't look fit.
No, honestly, no. When he turns and he's standing there, you can definitely see that he has some tone in his thighs there. Pause, guys. I'm just doing it for the YOU. I'm just looking at the video. Don't look at me and do those eyes at me.
He's small, so he has muscle. You can see his muscle because he's very small.
You think so?
There's no fat on there. Yes. He's very small. Look at him.
You're gonna make me defend Tekashi's thighs right now.
You can defend him if you want.
It looks like
but
he has done a leg day.
I mean, it doesn't look like a woman's legs.
Listen, it doesn't look like he came out of jail and went straight to the gym.
Sir,
but I mean,
those
it looks
legs are nicer than mine. Period.
They're smooth too.
He has my legs.
First of all, shut up. Shut your mouth.
Why?
His legs are not better than your legs. And I'm not even trying to compliment or anything like that.
Oh, you're not trying to compliment my legs?
Those are facts. I'm giving you facts here. This is Mo 3 times.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think you have wonderful legs.
Thank you. Okay, but his legs are very small, and they look a little on the girly side. They don't look like man legs.
Look like he has man legs.
If it was
Yo, look at Mama's next to him. She got bigger legs than him?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely,
yo,
her legs are bigger than his.
First of all, yo, where are your shoes, bro? Where's your pants? You got a coat on.
They ambushed him in there. They ambushed him in there. I don't think he was ready.
Yeah, so when I first saw this,
he didn't have a chance to put his pants on, and that's his underwear. Who knows?
I thought they ripped him for his sneakers. I thought they took his pants off and, you know, shook his pants from him.
Is that a possibility though? That perhaps he never ended up. That might be his underwear. Or you know whatever, and never ended up putting. Oh, he doesn't even have shoes on. Maybe he have a chance to put his pants and shoes on.
But all right.
That could be it.
You go to saunas, right?
Yes.
Do you ever wear socks in the sauna?
Yeah, but he might not be in the sauna. He may just be. He could have been changing.
Have you ever wore socks in the sauna?
No.
All right.
No.
I just need you to answer the question because I have some information that you don't have.
I don't remember, but I don't think so.
It started in the sauna.
Oh, it started in the sauna.
Right.
Oh, okay. So that's why he's wearing under, right? Makes sense.
He could wear socks in the sauna if he forgot to bring his flip flops. Because I'm not raw footing in the sauna. You know?
Some people. Well, you gotta bring chanclas. If I'm going to the sauna, I'm bringing my chanclas.
Right.
But if what do you call it?
That's crazy.
If he got going to the sauna, that's what it is. He's wearing like the underwear. He's not wearing his clothes. That's what happened.
He never even got his clothes.
He never got his clothes on.
How you want to walk out of LA Fitness without your clothes, bro?
Because he didn't want to get stumped on any longer.
But the way he talks so...
He got a big mouth.
That's true.
Because he has bodyguards usually, and he thinks they're going to defend him at all time. And look at him.
No, that's not true. I've seen him in interviews, and he's always quick to say, yo, you saw me. I just walked up in here. I'll be solo dolo. People be catching him out there, and it just be like him. He might be hanging out with his homeboys, but really, I don't ever see him with bodyguards.
Yes, he does.
But I don't, like, maybe to events or if he's got a show or something. But I see a lot of videos of Tekashi just walking the streets. Like, he'll be in the streets of New York eating or something like that, and he'd just be chilling. Like...
I wouldn't be chilling with all this stuff.
Me either. But
anyway.
I mean, when it comes down to the snitching thing,
I hope that person gets caught because I'm sorry, but I don't like that.
That beat him up?
I don't think it's okay.
Yo,
I don't think it's okay. Because I also believe that a man that big, if Tekashi was as big as him, that would have never happened. Ever.
Really?
That man would have never gone up to him with all that toughness like that. That man knows his size. He knows that Tekashi's 5'6", 5'6", probably maybe 140, and I'm probably giving him too much. And of course, this man is probably 6'1", 6'2", 200 plus. So you're not gonna tell me that this man's gonna be all tough with him? Of course, he's stumping him. A man as big as him, he would never have him on the floor.
I get that.
Let's be honest.
I get that. Now let me give you maybe a different perspective here. Perhaps we did not see what led up to him being on the ground getting stomped out.
Probably his big old mouth.
We already know he has a mouth, you know? And you're talking about big old man and little dude. Like, when it comes to dudes, we don't care. You disrespect me and I'm smaller than you, I still have to go after you. It's just a thing. You know, I mean, I'm getting older now. You know, I'm just talking it out. I got my reparations money. I don't got to live that lifestyle no more. But I'm telling you, I mean, as a man to man, I don't care. You're not going to talk to me any old way. You can get, if you're big enough to say that shit, you're big enough to get smacked.
He probably did get stupid.
So we don't know what happened. Or the guy could have got stupid and they just could have been dragging him from the get-go.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
But his fan is chasing him out, and his fan got him on TMZ, and I know TMZ will probably pay him a couple $100.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For this video. Probably, he should take the back end because I'm pretty sure this has gotten a lot of clicks.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, guys. Well, guys,
our show's over. Woohoo!
313-825-5557. That is the call-in line for next week.
Yes.
Love. Just she dropped the anchor on the show. I love it.
No, you know what it is? I feel like
we've done it.
Were great. We had great callers. We had great perspectives, and we appreciate everyone that called in and gave us their opinion.
Definitely.
And it's always nice to have people participate in the chat and, obviously call. So we appreciate the support.
You're nice with your.
Thank you.
I can't even.
I think I'm just better than you at this, but that's all right. We'll talk about it.
I think what happens is that, like, I'm doing it, but you have that mind for it. Because, I mean, I talk to the people all the time. I should always tell the people to click like, subscribe, and hold on. See, I can't even get that.
You got it on there. I see it.
This is out of control. I'm going to duck my head because I know. All right, I'll put it over.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate being a guest again. This is not going to happen again.
Now what are you talking about?
Show.
Did you not see I changed the background and everything. It says we episodes.
I didn't even see that.
You didn't see that?
I have literally
lied.
been I didn't even see that. That's cute though. I like it.
Oh, we missed Mainline. He probably was on the other show that I started that didn't go through.
Who did we miss?
We had some technical difficulties. I forgot
Yeah, we did.
earlier in
Yeah,
the
we
episode.
apologize. It was weird. We had some streaming issues, but we figured it out. And
I ain't apologizing for shit. Work with me. Work with me. I'm not sorry. Because
we're learning together.
I'm going to be more careful. Don't be sorry. Be careful. I'm going to be careful.
Well, you better learn what you're doing. Just get better at it.
Yeah, I saw 2 mosquitoes yesterday. It's going to be a crazy summer.
Yeah, I already. Yep.
All right. Guys.
Thank you for the show. Thank you for having me on the show.
What are you talking about?
Thank you for I am
part
the
of
show.
Yeah, you're part of We episodes. What are you talking about?
Right,
I love
but
it.
I mean, you're not always gonna have that wee episode.
Whatever.
All right.
Mo 3 times. Ev Love. She off cam. Thursday nights, that's when we do it. We go live. Check for my shows. Click like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Am I forgetting anything? Matter of fact, you're going to get the last word because this might be your last time on here.
Nothing. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Good night, everybody.
I was going to do like a Harry Potter and say a thing, but I don't want to curse the people.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Talking shit, getting clicks. We episodes Thursday night, 7:30 p.m.
See you next week. Well, on the Mimi episodes.
Yeah, talking shit, getting clicks. That's the channel. That's the channel. Thanks, guys. See you.
Bye.